Hello everyone, Kowloon Walled City was one of the most densely packed cities in the world. Having about 26,000 square kilometers in size, or approximately 4 football fields, you can imagine it's not very large. However, this minuscule sized city roughly housed 35,000 people, which is insane, especially since the average size of an apartment was 23 square meters. Which I thought here in the Netherlands our apartments were small. But from what I could find, our average is still 3 times larger than these were. And it wasn't all just living space. There were shops, there were roads going in between, which means there was a lot less space than you would even think there was. Now this entire city has a pretty interesting history behind it. Being taken over by the British, then being taken over by the Japanese, then being taken over by triads, until China eventually was like, "Aight, it's all enough. England made legally, we can own it back," and then send in like 2,500 police raids to get rid of all the triad. After they finally got it back, they were like, let's just demolish this entire city, shall we? Now this was mainly done because it wasn't built in a stable manner, so it was probably a very dangerous hazard. And also the living conditions may not have been very humane, just mainly due to the size and whatever else went on back there. Now this was just a quick summary. There is actually a lot more, and I would highly recommend reading up on the Wikipedia page, because it is actually pretty interesting. However, the reason I bring it up today is because there is this game called Desolated District, and it uses this city as a setting. However, in the game it has been abandoned by humanity and is now filled with monsters. And who knew, maybe this is what would have happened had they not demolished it back in the 90s. So join me today as we go through the smallest, most densely populated city that ever existed. And here we are, Desolated District. This game is coming out on May 22nd, so big thanks to the developer for sending me an early copy of the game. However, if you do want to play it, there is a demo out right now. So let's get started. Alright, we are on the rooftops. Seems like we're starting off in a tutorial area. Honestly, it is a very clever way of doing it, showing you how to get stuff and how to craft stuff. So I did play the demo a while back. I gotta admit, it was pretty fun. But I haven't played it too much because I wanted to wait until the full release, or at least the early access release. I generally do this with demos, just because I don't want to spoil my experience. There's a danger sign here. It means danger going down. So yeah, all the baddies, they are at the, like, below floors. So for now, let's gather up some materials. Actually, is there a weight limit? Well, I don't see any, so I think that should be fine. Ooh, there's a slug nest. I guess there's more areas then that can be dangerous. Oh, that's not good. So going over the history of the real-life city that this is based on, I wonder how much is being used in this game. Is it just the setting, or is there going to be more? Because as I said, the city was basically taken over at some point by triads. So I wonder if there's going to be some humans later down the line. Or if it's literally just a setting. Now, what the heck are we missing? Oh, nothing. I guess it just didn't make a sound. Whoops, I made 2 hammers. It really wants us to make that building hammer, but... Wait, this is a makeshift hammer. Ooh, I've just been making the wrong stuff. I made 3 of the hammers. Oh man, this quest list is getting large. Ooh, look at all the wood that's back there. How do we get in there? Feel like we have to... Oh no, we just have access to it. Wow. Alright, well let's get everything that's easy to grab for now. Like all these items, they require tools to break. Yeah, we have enough then. Like a lot. We need a key for this door. And it has a bird. Not sure what that means just yet. I don't know what the heck I got myself into. There's a bunch of furniture around. Oh, and I got up to the greenhouse. Right, man search for pipes and acorns. This might be a place where we should actually, you know, set up our base. It's nice, it's enclosed. Been enclosed from the rest of the city by the looks of it, but I guess that's the end over there already. I doubt it's on a real scale, but may just look like it, goddamn. Oh man, that goes down far. Alright, well, without any dilly-dallying, we have an absolute buttload of items to craft. So let's get working. So we need a workbench. And I guess let's just start right around here. I also want us to build a smelter. I would prefer some light, if we can make that. Ooh, we need some slime for that. A plastic barrel. And I wasn't sure what this is used for, but I'm going to place it over here, just in case it's a rain barrel or something. Which it doesn't seem to be. I guess it's decorative then? Place some planter pots down of various sizes. We can also get a bed. I'm gonna place it right underneath the stairs. Guess we can make that into a little house. A crate. That seems to be storage. That's good. Okay, and for the rest, we're missing the slime, so we could make some torches. See how planting works. So we have this bamboo right here. Can we just plant that? Ah, there we go. Just click on it with the seeds. There's also this item that requires free hammer power. I'm not 100% sure what that means. I guess we just need to make a better hammer. This one has 1. Well, we can place multiple multiple trees in this patch as well. We also got a wealth amulet, which I guess goes over there. Gives us more HP as well as stamina. Alright, then something I was wondering is if we could build using the items that are in the chest. Or craft, probably more like, because it's probably more useful. But it looks like we can't, so we need the items. In that case, I'm going to make multiple chests. One for all the seed storage, which goes over here. And then regular items will go in here. Once I'm done crafting everything. So let's start checking this out. We need a bandana. We need to craft some ingots at the furnace. Make a helmet. Harvest planted crops. We also need to make a brick stone oven. What did that cost? The scrap metals, okay. Well, let's first craft that bandana. Then it's an accessory, apparently. But it was headgear. Let's see, we also need scrap ingots for all these other items. We just need a ton of them by the looks of it. How are they made? With some scrap metal. Let's craft a blunt sword, because I imagine we're going to need this for what we're basically going to be doing when it's daytime. So what's in here? King Slime offering and Nest Mother offering. Okay, these are summoning items for bosses. Alright, we got food. We got a weapon. It's almost getting daytime. We could have slept the night off. But hey, let's do some exploring. So we definitely need a ton of metal, which came from these barrels. And I guess the propane tanks as well. There's actually quite a bit right here. That's good, because I think before I go into a monster lair, I want to at least have all the armor I can make. Is there fall damage? Well, not severe, I suppose. That's good. Let's loot our big money room. Alright, before I start messing around with the rest, I will look if there's a better hammer, because this takes ages. But we can already make quite a few ingots. I want to make the pickaxe. And for this, we need a lot more cloth. Is there no better hammer, though? There seems to be a copper one, but we don't have copper. It seems like we have enough iron. We just need more cloth and rope. See if we have enough of that. Seems so. Let's slap this makeshift armor on. We also don't need the axe anymore, because we now have a tier 2 axe. Right, I think with that, let's go explore that lava area that we saw. So that was like right here. Interesting enough, there is no danger sign, unlike some of the other areas like that. I'm guessing these are going to be very easy. The slug nest, right? It wasn't larvae, it was slugs. Oh, well, there's one. He was carrying planks around? This is some song for this. What the heck? Concrete bricks? I guess it's just a farm for resources? Hey, yo, come back. I guess that's why there's no danger sign. These are just item respawners. Oh, well, that's kind of funny. In that case, let's go down. Need an X level of 2 to break for these boards. Yeah, this is where the real big stuff is at. Need pickaxe power free, so these are ores in the wall. Wait, was that also the same case upstairs? I thought those were like eggs. Well, these are different apparently. We cannot mine those. Alright, well, let's go back. I hear something. Ah, there they are. The slimy boys. Nice to drop some slime. They also drop other resources. This must be where we can summon Big Dude. Kinda doubt we're ready for that, although there was a quest that we had to summon him. Okay, cool. We can mine these pipes. I imagine that gives us the copper, if we're lucky. Oh, I see. Collect copper scrap from hanging cables found on the ceiling of the top levels. Oh, those must be these things. Yeah, there we go. Got some scrap. Gonna need these to progress to the next stage. Get out of here, slimy boy. And I wonder if they spawn infinitely, or can we disrupt their spawning? Alright, well, they definitely come from this room, but I don't see anything we can do about it. I should have probably looked how much copper we needed. Upgrade to the next tier. Alright, let's do that real quick. Alright, so it requires 3 copper per bar, so that's basically 1 cable, or abouts. And we're going to need a fair amount. And it looks like we are required to kill the slime boss. If we want to make anything out of copper, okay. Alright, well, I'm guessing that's going to be our... Well, we can already make it. I also noticed that there was a miner's helmet at the bottom here. We don't have the slime for that anymore, but it gives us 1 defense. It's not a light source, apparently, but we can equip it in our accessory slots. Let's go get some slimes real quick. When we get hit once, make that twice. The stairs are kind of dangerous. Do not fight on those. Does seem like we heal automatically over time. Alright, we have enough of the slime. Let's go make that mining helmet. Alright, we made the mining helmet. Gives us 7 defense. I say we're ready to fight off the king slime. Now, I'm not sure how tough this guy is gonna be, but it does seem like this is like the max gear we can have so far. Or how does this work? Guessing just left click with the thing in our hand? No. Oh, pressing E, that's it. Oh, there he is. Well, he's a lot faster than the other slimes. And they can come in here too. Or he was already in here because the door seems to be blocked. Oh, wouldn't surprise me if they can come in here. Ow. Ooh, he deals a lot of damage, man. I don't think the healing is working so well. Ow, and our stamina is out as well. That's not good. Okay, we need to stay back for a sec. Only gonna have to heal up. All my hit and we're toast. It seems like he's doing some sort of charge attack every once in a while. Come on, dude, that's dangerous. Get out of here, fool. Alright, the Slime King is a lot more dangerous than I thought he would be. He's becoming smaller, though. Funny enough, the more we hit him. He's also getting faster and faster. But he seems to have issues turning, though. Ah, man, we died. No. I'm hoping all our stuff is down there, because I got nothing. Alright, there seems to be a bag here with loot. Alright, well, we're going to need to make another summoning item. Let's also look into some better foods, because it seems like it buffs our max HP, as well as stamina regen. I don't remember how much we needed. I think it was like 50 slime to make the summoning item. That's a crazy looking skybox. We can make the Samurai Gaeta. I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce it, but they give us an increased movement speed, so that'd be great to have. So let's make those. Now we should move a little faster at least. I'm looking at that, right? We can make a reforged katana. We just need to get a broken katana. Of course, we cannot craft that in here, but I wonder if that means that it's out there somewhere. Alright, in order to make better food, I imagine we're going to need a furnace of some kind. We have bread and cooked potato that we can make. That gives us a bunch of HP. We should have some of this, right? Yeah, we have potatoes. I don't have a bunch of corn, as well as some cornmeal. I'm not sure what to do with. I don't see a recipe for anything around here. Oh, maybe the cooking pot, actually. What do we need for that? Just more scrap metal? Oh yeah, here we go. There's some more recipes. We can only have 3 foods anyway, so we may as well only take the best. And this should be good, so we should get a ton of HP and HP regen. Same with stamina as well. This rematch isn't gonna go as before. Let's summon this dude. Eat all the items real quick. And start bashing. It does seem like, though, that our HP did not actually go up. Like, our max bar went up. And turning in circles like this is actually pretty damn difficult. My mouse pad is not made for this. Neither is my arm, I suppose. Come on, you tiny dude. Ow. That's bad. I do like how he gets smaller, though, the more we hit him. He also becomes faster. And becomes way harder to hit. You ain't no king of mine. Come on. Ah, there we go. Heck yeah. Ooh. Oh, picked up a lucky charm. What does that do? Critical hit chance. Heck yeah. However, though, now we could make new swords. We could make pickaxes, armor, a better hammer. Let's see, we have 5. There are 6 items, though. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I only got 5 of these bonding gels. We need to fight him again at some point. Well, seeing that we have to find him again, let's start off with a better sword. And then that's it by the looks of it. We don't have enough supplies anymore. Yeah, we would also need to get more cloth for more ropes. You know, I think I'm gonna leave that for next time. I want to upgrade to a full copper set. There's also another boss that we gotta fight, so we're gonna have to go deeper down below. I'm not sure how much there is in the game just yet, but we'll see soon enough. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.